Let me take you through today's agenda. I'll start by introducing Windows Virtual Desktop. As virtual or remote desktops are nothing new, our new item will address the differences between WVD and other technologies. We'll then cover the partner business opportunity and how to make money. We'll consider WVD from the customer's perspective and lay out key sales strategies and scenarios. To conclude, I will explain how ALSA can help you succeed sales, demos, cost estimate, and much more. Let's take a look at Windows Virtual Desktop, or WVD. Briefly stated, WVD is the best existing virtual desktop available on Azure. Really, nothing even come close. It's always secured and it's always up to date. It's highly optimized for productive work with Microsoft Office, and both easy and incredibly fast to deploy and scale out, literally within minutes. Second, it's great cost saver. In fact, it's so inexpensive that I expect a large number of new customers to start considering desktop virtualization. Third, and perhaps most importantly, it's an exceptional partner business opportunity. Some of you are more familiar with virtualized desktops than others. Therefore, let's consider what business needs that can be solved with virtualization. First of all, the virtualized desktop allows for an exceptionally high level of security and compliance. The level required for such regulated industries as financial services, healthcare, and governmental. Second, and this has become invaluable this year, it can enable more flexible workplace and flexible workforce. With WVD, companies can enable working from home, add short-term employees, provide access to contractors and partners, allow employees to use their own devices, and much more. Providing remote employees access to specialized business applications can be a complicated process. Companies suddenly required to accommodate a remote workforce face a number of challenges, as many have experienced firsthand in recent months. WVD is an ideal solution to those challenges. And third are specialized workloads. For example, some customers require a powerful GPU for video or blueprint rendering. By using virtualized desktops, they can significantly reduce the time required for rendering. In addition, Windows Virtual Desktop can run legacy apps safely and productively. For example, WVD is the simplest and most cost-effective way to keep running Windows 7 and continue receiving security updates. We will return to this in more details later. Desktop virtualization is not a new thing. What is special about WVD is that solves a number of challenges related to more traditional approach either from Microsoft or from other vendors. Generally, using virtual desktop infrastructure requires in-depth technical expertise and can be both complex and costly. Users do not generally enjoy using virtual desktop. In many cases, they are required to use Windows Server as an operating system and deal with rather limited Office functionality. Printing, scanning, webcam, and headset connection can cause issues as well. As a result, implementing a virtual desktop is costly, lengthy, and a complex process. With WVD, Microsoft is set to dramatically improve the situation and create a significant business opportunity for its partners. What are the key benefits of WVD? To begin with, it offers the best user experience. Users can connect from any device. It's optimized for Office 365 Pro Plus, so Office, Outlook, Teams, and other Microsoft tools works extremely well. Second, enhanced security. Because WVD runs on Azure, it also benefits from Azure security features, like multi-factor authentication, conditional access, and much more are all included. Third, Microsoft has significantly improved virtualization. It's easy to virtualize both desktop and application. Fourth, cost. Customers can save on infrastructure, on license, and on labor. And fifth, there are many third-party partner services available. If we look at the big picture, The WVD solution consists of three large pieces. On the left are the clients. As mentioned, any device can be used. It's sufficient if the device supports HTML5. In the middle, we have Microsoft Manage part, WVD management services. Microsoft has dramatically simplified desktop virtualization and is taking care of many services which with other would be need managed by the partner or the customer. On the right, we have Azure VMs and services which the partner or the customer needs to manage, like desktop, application, Active Directory, or user profile file server. Earlier I mentioned that WVD provides by far the best end-user experience. Remember, a compromised user experience is the main issue with other virtual or remote desktop solutions. WVD solves that issue. That is the bold statement, so allow me to explain why exactly this is the case. First, WVD allows users to connect from any device. Windows, Android, macOS, iOS, Linux, you name it. The WVD experience on Mac and other operating system is indistinguishable from native. It is that good. Second, no more frustrating wait to log on. With WVD, this is incredibly fast because it uses containerized user profiles. This is possible because a few years ago Microsoft acquired FSLogic, a company that has developed incredibly advanced virtualization technologies. While WVD can be used from any device, Windows users will have the most at-home experience. Two of the most widely used Microsoft products, Office 365 and Teams, has been specifically engineered with WVD use in mind. For example, Office 365 email, calendar, and Outlook performance is a par using Office 365 on a local Windows client. Windows Team offers the best conferencing experience with multimedia redirection capability and low latency audio and video calling. With WVD, Microsoft has invested in R&D, engineering, and acquisition to make sure that user experience is indeed spot on. So much so that it's indistinguishable from native on any device. These efforts has ensured an exceptionally good user experience for its key productivity tools, such as Office 365, Outlook, OneDrive, and Teams. Another key point is that WVD provides the only multi-session Windows 10 experience. What does it mean? It means that multiple users can access the same virtual machine simultaneously, yet each user data remains isolated from any other user. Why is that so important? It significantly reduces the cloud infrastructure cost, especially costs related to computing and storage components of Microsoft Azure. As a result, WVD offering becomes highly attractive for broad base of customers. Small and mid-sized customers who would not normally consider virtual desktop deployment because of the cost and complexity will become a readily addressable market for WVD. So far, we have looked at how WVD is different from existing solution in terms of user experience. Another important difference is the complexity involved in provisioning the service. In the case of VDI or RDS, the complex infrastructure needs to be set up and managed locally. To build a successful business around that, partners must be able to handle significant complexity. As a result, the offering is complex, requires ample skill, and is expensive to provide, making it costly for the customer as well. With WVD, Microsoft takes care of most of the complexity, handling licensing, brokering, network, servers, and storage. As a result, a large number of partners can start providing a platform as a service offering, desktop as a service. Basically, Microsoft has significantly expanded the market for desktop as a service by reducing complexity and the cost. This is creating a fantastic partner opportunity, and I invite you to make use of it. You can start creating high-margin, repeatable desktop-as-a-service offerings built around WVD without in-depth technical knowledge that previously RDS or VDI offerings required. So you can focus on managing your customer's experience without worrying about the IT backend. In addition to this video, we provide technical training videos for both partners already working with existing VDI RDS technologies and for those excited to learn about this new opportunity and start providing desktop as a service offering to their customers. Perhaps the most important aspect of WVD is how inexpensive it is. The price is unbeatable. For the most customers, WVD is essentially free. They only need to pay for incredibly low cloud infrastructure cost, the equivalent of what they would pay for the Linux virtual machine. The customers with one of the Microsoft 365 or Windows 10 licenses listed in the slide are eligible for WVD. Just think of it. Customers can receive the whole new set of high-value functionality at almost no additional cost. While this is no doubt an exceptional deal for the customer, it also frees up much of their budget to be spent on partner-provided services. In terms of partner business opportunity, this is indeed fantastic low-hanging fruit. Let us delve a little deeper into those partner business opportunities.